So the Mike Dunn situation has kind of blown up all over everywhere. A lot of people have given statements. This can be considered my statement and a statement from the people that I represent. The full story behind all of this is that months ago, Mike and I got into a big disagreement on the Unity Coalition and working with anti-fascist organizations. He didn't want to work with anti-fascist organizations. He thought it would be bad for the Boog. So he decided to essentially leave the movement. He was very vocal and open on his Twitter and everywhere that he was no longer Boog and that he went and started the Last Sons of Liberty to continue what he believed, what he wanted, and to separate himself from us, which is fine. You don't have to work with anyone. You don't have to associate with anyone. That's the whole point of this movement, is that we are voluntary, that we are decentralized. You can be what you want to be as long as you hold the core principles of being non-bigoted, of being anti-racist, of being anti-government, and being willing to do something about it. So after he had kind of gone his own way and he dissociated from the Boog, the January 6th event happened, which all of us in the movement were very vocal in public about, thinking that it was a wrong thing to do, that the people that were storming the Capitol were doing it for the wrong reasons, and that it was a giant, wasted, and pointless act that didn't accomplish anything. And we had all, every single, whether it be every single one of the organizations, whether it be individuals like me, whether it be, even more vocal people all over Twitter, and publicly denounced what happened January 6th. Mike Dunn reappears from a long hiatus to say that he had participated in storming the Capitol. I don't think he personally was there, but that members of his organization, of the Last Sons, had been in the Capitol and that had taken credit for part of it and were posting videos of them being in the Capitol and participating in the riot. We all denounced this. We all denounced him. We all said we separate ourselves from that. We had no part of it, and we thought that his actions regarding it and his actions publicly bragging about committing a felony was dangerous for him and everyone around him and dangerous for the whole movement, and that we disassociate, that he does not represent us. But at the same time, again, he hadn't taken any actions that were extreme enough to be like, okay, no, like we are all going to come together to remove you from this movement. We're just going to dissociate. We're going to disavow. We don't stand for that. Last night, the details of the events are a little fuzzy. We're not sure exactly what happened, but he was in Maine with a group of individuals. They were posting very extreme videos of practicing black bagging people and saying make your governors afraid and all of this stuff. And a lot of us are very kind of horrified by this. And we started pressing him on it, and we started saying, hey, you can't talk like this. This is bad. This looks awful. People don't stand for this. This is really gross. Well, apparently in Maine last night, some kind of altercation happened. From his side of the story, he was trying to expose a white nationalist, which, if he was, cool. I want to know why you were staying in Maine with a white nationalist. That's a little weird and suspicious to me, but okay. But then things started kind of coming out. Things came out of his timelines not lining up. He claimed he was arrested by the FBI at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but then was texting people at 11 p.m. saying that he hadn't turned himself in yet. The people that he were with were saying that he was working with federal informants. I don't know the story. All I know is that it's been constant drama. It's been awful. He's directly participated in actions that we condemn as a movement. And this is kind of the straw that breaks the camel's back. So at this point, myself, members of the Unity Coalition, members of Liberty Vanguard, which is the largest Boogaloo organization, members of Hibiscus Society, the second largest Boogaloo organization, Hawaiian shirt enthusiasts, and the admins of all of the former Boogaloo pages that have over 10,000 members, and even several entire state chapters of the Boogaloo movement are coming out officially to denounce Mike Dunn. He is no longer part of our movement. We do not associate with him. Whatever actions he did on the 6th, whatever actions he does in the future, and whatever is going on now, we want nothing to do with it anymore. He's burned. He's out. It's not great. He has done good things for the movement. He has put groups together, and we can thank him for that. But the whole situation of being in Maine with apparently a neo-Nazi, that's not looking good. The whole situation of apparently working with the FBI, that's not good. And participating in the Capitol riot in January is unacceptable. Thank you.